holiday here was at the forefront of responding to those heat waves, the double heat waves. Of course, London, the southeast, the southwest hit very hard. And today we're getting that report about those additional excess deaths, 2,700. That is in England and Wales, so not Scotland or Northern Ireland. So just those areas which were hardest hit. And of course, in June, the majority of the deaths occurring in June. We had that rare red heat alert for 3 days with temperatures reaching 37.7 degrees Celsius. Now, researchers saying that 42% of those excess deaths, so round about 1,300 people, the deaths of those people could be directly attributed to human-made climate change. That is according to their statistics. They said that human-induced climate change added 3 to 4 degrees Celsius to maximum temperatures. They're saying that the majority of those deaths occurred in people over 65 and people with underlying health conditions. Now, for context, 1,500 people died of heat-related causes in 2025. That was across the whole year, across the whole country. Earlier today, I did speak to one of the authors of the report. Let's have a listen to what he had to say.
It has to be accepted as a crisis in a way, a climate crisis. We cannot shy away by saying that we've always had heat waves, and so why should we take it seriously? Well, the very fact that these heat waves are becoming more frequent and more intense, and as this is supported by data, I think this is a wake-up call to act more urgently, and on both sides, one being mitigation, so we have to still make a lot of effort in reducing greenhouse gas emissions, not only in this country but globally, and the others on adapting, so which means structural changes in the building stock, for example, the transport sector, in general infrastructure, which is not currently what it is designed for this kind of heat level.
So Dr. Mistry there talking about how his fears are that the country will not adapt at the same pace as we are affected by climate change. Now, also today, European authorities releasing their report, their estimation of excess deaths, and they believe over the 27 European countries there were 10,000 excess heat-related deaths. Just to put that in context, in a usual week, that would have been around 500. But that excess 10,000 deaths was over a period of 6 days from June the 22nd. European authorities and the World Health Organization said in the absence of COVID or any other occurrence, it's really very difficult to think how it could be anything other than heat causing these deaths. Of course, we are in midsummer in Europe, and we still have the rest of July, August. Experts on both sides in the UK and Europe warning that there could very well be more heat waves, and that people really need to listen to what authorities are telling them and take precautions.